themselves up for early objectives. Oh,
yeah, and I do find it interesting though, Hysterics. You know, going more so into the team fight potential to show himself in just a moment. Here it goes. All right, but you do have way up here. See if you can make it here in time. This is what I was talking about. The first blood's going to go over. It's Zoom that gets it. Now you get the TPs coming in. Kanavi's getting very low here. He looks like he is going to go down. The support there from Mole.
Way on the Udyr being a bit of a disruptor. And Mole and Trigger just going to be kind of the damage sources. And you're going to expect a big shockwave. But hey, 2v2 time.
The bait, Way flashes for it. Gets a ton of damage onto Zoom. He does pop the ulti, but it doesn't matter because the Mega Gnar is there, and Longqing takes a kill.
And Weiwei's just trifling while meanwhile in the bottom lane.
See what PPCOD can do. He does flash. Still no focus around the dragon. We do have Riptide coming down. We do have a 2v2 in bot lane, though. That Satchel Charge is going to do a ton of damage. The Feather Recall is going to get the kill. Trigger does get one, but Loken gets a trade back. Now we got a support versus ADC here, and Lumao's looking to take his own kill here. I don't know, though. Flashes away for the Feather Recall, so he will survive, but now Kanavi wants to make his face known, and he does get the charge and finally gets the kill there onto Trigger. They want to follow it up onto Weiwei.
V5 the same, but hold on.
Weiwei has found a 2v1, still taking it nicely, though. Let's have some reinforcements coming here. PPCOD and Longqing, yeah, they have arrived first. There's the Zenith Blade and the Solar Flare going out on top. Longqing getting very low, but it's going to be Lumao dies first. Will get Longqing in the end of it. Shockwave comes out to bring Zoom back into the party. Kanavi is trying to light the disco balls right now. Is it going to be enough? He does get the kill. Yagao is the one that's cleaning house right now, and that is going to be huge for JDG. If you saw in the lower third there, V5 were able to get the first dragon a little bit late. Now Mole is feeling the pressure again. The devastating charge is going to bring him right back. He knows that he's dead, and he will. That's going to be a lot of commitment here. They go down on the PPCOD. Weiwei is right there, though. That does mean that it's a 3v4, so they will not follow it up. Turns into a 3v5 potentially. Oh, no.
I mean,
Trigger's going to be completely caught. He's like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Oh, but they do have the follow-up on the backside. Doesn't matter. Loken's going to get the kill under
work. Loken's going to be doing some work on this turret. He will get first turret blood as well. All to himself, while Longqing now looking like a big carry threat needed for V5 past this early. I mean, waiting for that first item coming out from Yagao. Kanavi with his second, and JDG, their hit squad's back.
They knew exactly where to look. It will not end up in a kill.
Look at
Luckily,
Longqing.
Weiwei is still pretty strong. Kanavi just goes straight on. Yeah, Longqing is coming for the gank onto Lumao, who gets completely caught there. Kanavi wanted to go there for Mole. Does separate. I wonder if we just see JDG try to engage here, because they don't want to necessarily give over another objective like this. He's just going to go in. I didn't see who actually got it right there, but it looks like, yeah, it was Weiwei. So big solar flare. The rocket jump's going to buffer it, but Kanavi's already down. V5 are looking for this fight, but the damage there from Yagao. Loken push there on the Tristan.
Yeah, he has been as well. We might be gearing up again.
Mole, don't do it. He flashes over the wall. The casket could buy some time. Lumao gets ulted there. Shockwave's going to land on two members. Mole's still looking for it as well. Longqing goes in, uses the ulti. It was a little bit sporadic there in this fight, and we'll see what they want to fully engage on. JDG looking to barrel down this mid lane.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. Mole getting caught out, and then, Longqing's like, boys, I have 18 minutes in, and we only have 2 dragons taken, so we're going to have a very late soul, and with the Mountain Soul, both
go
these
ahead and get that charge down. We'll go ahead and take this tower down. Try to get a little bit more gold and even up the tower score.
And as we come to 15 minutes, I didn't stat that has remained true for most of V5's victories. So we'll see. They're pushing ahead. They get the mid lane turret thanks to the Herald. JDG will trade it off, but waiting for someone to come in and try and defend the next wave. But I don't think anyone of V5 is silly enough to walk in. And it's put JDG into a position where they're quite even as Weiwei. They're actually on the wrong side of the rift.
They are. That's going to be Zoom going over the wall. He's just getting everything used on him. The shockwave comes in. Longqing is the one done, right? As he's just been looking for it.
Yeah. Well, he's come around the other side, and JDG walked into the trap.
Oh no, Lumao! The chain CC is just too clean. Something that I've really liked in the style of V5 in this game in particular is the fact that, yes, they have all these engages, but they've been really good at the picks. Although Lumao goes in with the casket. Now we're getting the team fight that we wanted. There's the Feather Recall, the Feather Storm coming through. Gets the root down. Kanavi's just gone. As Buster Shot goes onto Longqing, he gets pushed away. Shockwave is going to be in the middle of the fight, but JDG are looking like
at the end of the day after Kanavi goes deep again. But it works out considering that Loken got the resets. Loken got the resources.
To defend their tower because
I mean, V5
you gotta
can't get
remember,
hit.
it's a Tristana. They can't do anything about it. The tower's gone.
That's right, and they're going to threaten inhibitor turret as well because for V5, they're slow to the punch, slow to moving to the wave. They've lost priority, as you mentioned. They won't get it, but LongXing coming in red hot.
Oh, he can't get it. He does get the double, and that is immediately all the damage onto Loken. They do get 2 members down on JDG's side. A third will do it. Oh my goodness. V5
go for it, and immediately V5 in a great position for game 1. As I'm not sure if we lost Leonard just quickly on it. I mean, Zoom wasn't nearby too, right? When the Lulu was separated from the rest of the team for JDG, you know, that's their primary tool to keep these fights going. And I think for JDG, you know, a bit of mishaps, right? And yeah, this minion doing what it should in a turret to go down.
Looking to make a move here on this mid lane trio. But they don't have that in. They don't feel like
on. Is that Mole set up the bottom wave? So I like the timing here from V5.
Yeah.
You look at the top wave. You look at how mid set up now from
down those towers, and now they get their second dragon of the game, going to tie us up.
Yeah, we're going to. This is where they made their mistake.
LongXing.
The problem is, right, LongXing is a level 17 Nara in a side lane, and now we're pulling the brakes. Teleport going to be used.
Yeah, they do get the TP, and that damage onto the tower was heavy, though.
This time around, so we're going to work out on getting him back. He's still doing the swirl. And, well, flash in from V5. Here we go. Shockwave used, but it doesn't really hit. Zoom pours back, though. He used the wild growth onto himself. Weiwei comes on in. Kanavi actually hit the backline, though. Kanavi's done a great job, and this is scattered from V5. Zoom forced the flash out of PP. Got his rocket jump from Loken yet again. Trigger caught out, too. He used the Feather Storm. No heal or flash, and V5 have just thrown it in the bin thanks to a great split from JDG. Still running after the Mole. I don't think Kanavi cares if he dies. Runs in, actually suicides the horse, and now Mole's left by himself, flashes away. But JDG with 3 members, I think they can end this one. The biggest thing is, Mole needs to wave clear. Look at the 4 minions on the backside as they come in. It's Lumao taking up the first shot as Loken is going to clear incredibly quickly under the Nexus turrets. Mole runs on in. Shockwave kills the 80 carry, but is it enough as Yagao is taking turret shots? He's taken one too many. He'll go down, and Mole has saved the day. He's on Slaughter Shadows, but he's not nearby. They're pinging the dragon instead. Baron given over a second time for V5. And from the brink of throwing it, Mole shockwaved Loken and saved it for V5. But you're right. Now, it looks good for V5 again.
It's right when I come back. It sounds perfect. As they do get that inhib tower. Not necessarily going to get the inhib, but again, this story here. LongXing on the side lanes has been so good at applying this pressure. They're going to get another inhib tower.
Yeah, they are. The base is broken up, but for JDG...
Oh, no.
Oh my god, I can't believe this game is back to V5's favor after they just found the one perfect team fight, the sustained engagement. They're going again, Mazel.
They do get the engagement there. Weiwei doesn't fall. Kanavi's engage wasn't enough to pull it off, and V5 make the correct call. Get out of dodge. Down by V5. I'm sure the next big focus will be that Baron coming up in about 35 seconds.
Baron
the thing right now is, though, for JDG, starting to look really good. I mean, this Orianna from Mole is devastating. And yeah, Baron's immediately started up by JDG. V5 do not want that to happen. It's already taken, though. Kanavi smites it away. See if the fight continues after. Look at that shockwave! It's going to get a huge amount of damage, but V5 can't follow it up here. It is the Tristana. It is Loken that's just dealing death right now. He's able to pop LongXing at least for a little bit longer. The fight's going to still continue. The rocket jumps are still coming in. Weiwei's dead. We're just seeing Goomba stomps left and right. LongXing does survive. He's going to get it back. But Loken, the power force here is huge.
The Penta kills, 1 kill away. It was under LongXing who went into the GA. Loken says screw it.
Oh my god, he went and found him! Oh my goodness, he was able to just go that entire distance with the devastating charge. Does need to be careful. I was going to say Meganar's coming up. He does get stunned, and it's just the Tristana going down mid lane to win the game right now. Hysterics. He's waiting for it.
It's over, bro. Like, this time, Loken's not going to make the same mistake. I like what Kanavi did. He stopped it.
Oh my god.
And
I can't believe it. It is Loken who takes the fight. Loken who takes the game. And JDG go up 1-0 in this best of 3.
What an explosion. It's the other as well. As Yagao with the Lucian has the ability to control the mid wave. And there you go. This composition, you know, I want to see a bit of a snowball happening here. Will survive, but this is already great trading out of top, out of bottom here for V5. The problem is Oh my god.
He flashes at the same time, but he gets flashed on by Weiwei.
All he'll be able to do is pick up the CS as a response unless...
Oh, wait.
This is
untempered aggression at this point. They do get the lilting lullaby, and Kanavi comes away with the response kill at least.
Okay. That's good. You know, after all said and done, after the disaster from Yagao, a response from Kanavi feels really nice.
Hysterics?
Oh my on cooldown, but still might want to go for it.
Hextech Ultimatum's already used on Longqing. He's going to have a ton of damage. Oh, man, the Swirl Seed as well. Doesn't have the lilting lullaby, but Yagao...
Let me just tell you one thing, a piece of advice. We're always going to have a build-up to action like this.
We're getting a little bit of focus down to the bot side. That was the flash used, but it doesn't matter. Trigger's just going to fall while he uses the Blade Caller. And Trigger just a bit caught out all in his lonesome in the bot lane. But this whole time, V5 were pushing mid, and they're going to get first tower.
That was a response to the play. Kanavi knew he had to make something happen while V5 dropped the Herald mid and give first turret blood over to Mole.
Oh, that's huge.
JG will get it, but yet... Yagal's getting zoned away. Kanavi's not in position. That's 2 turrets for the price of not even 1 yet. We look at the bottom lane. I think Loken's the better it is for V5. Keeping this game going, giving Camille a bigger window into those 2-3 items. Yagal the same as well on this Lucian is beneficial for JDG. So this is a nice start to the Dragon and a potential play for JDG in the bottom side while Yagal might be caught out.
Yagao has found some very spoopy people in the jungle right now. He's doing a really good job of running away, but that calling is not going to be enough, and Weiwei is just going to burn him down. He does have TP to go respond to the top lane, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the call. They will just give up that tower, and Longqing up to no good again, and just like game number 1, pushing down those side lanes. I
don't know what to say, but for JDG, like, here, they commit the teleport. Yagao may help get the turret, but... And this is really good for JDG in the meantime. After losing the teleport and maybe threatening the potential of V5 having an advantage around the next Dragon.
And I thought maybe the immediate call was going to come out for that Rift Tower. It does look like they have turned back on it. Weiwei and Trigger have started, not necessarily all of it. As Kanavi, Lumao looking for it on the bot. They get the TP in. That's the TP advantage coming through. Casket misses on the Mole, but that Shockwave doesn't miss. The flash, that is Yagao gone, but Lumao's able to get the kill on the Mole. Now we have the rocket jumps in. Loken's going to come in, but it's going to be Zoom that gets the kill. Big Meganar ulti on the back of it. Headbutt Pulverize not going to connect either. Do they get Longqing here? He's trying to get out. He's this giant character. Doesn't matter. Kanavi's there. Gets that kill. They clean up house. It's going to be an ADC fight here on the bot side of that one, but Loken is gonna slam home that win. It's gonna be so
far ahead. You mentioned Kanavi, he's 5-0 after the play, picking up the Dragon on top of that. JD pressure built from jungle.
I know we're about to get this little chase down onto Zoom. Nice Hextech Ultimatum dodge out of the Shockwave though, and Zoom's gonna hook shot away. He does have a big cow man on the other side of it. He's gonna Hex Flash over, and PP got it. That was so close, but so far.
And suddenly, V5, after the third of the play, I mean, they've found 2 really good objectives at this point in the game. They'll try and force a teleport for the mid lane turret.
They are pressing this advantage right now. PP God's health bar is just gone. He does survive for a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter because Lumao is going to get that
push forward, and Lumao might actually be caught out.
He's going to get a ton of damage onto him here. That's going to be the headbutt pulverize. He does go golden. Weiwei's getting a little bit low. Kanavi, again, is this huge member for them. Look at the damage. It is going to be Lumao who falls first. Weiwei flashes over the wall. Look at that Meganar coming through. Is the damage going to be able to follow it up, though? Loken is free hitting right now, and you cannot let a Tristana do that. Immediately, V5 are pulling away, but they've got themselves into a choke. Kanavi's flashing forward. Rocket jumps again. It is like playing Mario Party here. We got Goomba Stomps left and right by Loken.
JDG on the Baron now. This game looks pretty packed down. And while it might not be the solo lane as being so successful, no one, then Kanavi comes for the re-engage as V5.
As soon as they see it happening. Now, the siege is on to the mid lane. They do have all these Baron buffs here. But V5 are set up for a defense.
I love that JDG aren't just sitting in the sidelines. They're like, you know what? We'll just go mid and Cullen comes out. Zoom off to the wing as well. And again, playing the creative angles that... for the Lucian, the Camille, that they can do, and they started off.
Oh, the casket Mole is in no man's land right now. He gets watch out eeped and he will die. Zoom is the one that gets the kill though, and that just means the horses are running for JDG. They're pushing down this mid lane. They're getting the AoE damage down that we were talking about, and PP God is in some trouble here. He's gonna go down. Loken's gonna get the resets. We're just gonna see the cleanup here by JDG. The gold lead is smacking V5 in the face, and it will be this mid lane prio, this mid lane pressure for JDG that's looking to end the game.
I mean, the next wave is far away, but for JDG, I think they either kill Longxing or they end the game here. They're going to use that immense gap close they've been using all game long, and yeah, they just want to brute force into Longxing. They don't care. They're going to chase this star down, and eventually, as he
he's
drops
almost
him,
got Neko. You can do it. You can get out of there. Oh my God, he does. He survives for a little bit longer. He's buying some time for the death timers to come up for V5. All right, so at least you get that.
Side teleport's almost back up and available. Yagao has no interest in opening up more of the map through the mid lane, or as explosive cast comes through. Look at where PP God is.
You have a big engagement here, but he's immediately blown up. His health bar is just gone. They do get the kill back here, but it isn't going to matter. You have so much damage coming out from Yagao, from Loken.
Wow.
Free hitting here for these ADCs. They're a bit split now, though. Yagao gets caught. That is unfortunate, to say the least.
Okay, maybe I was wowing at the wrong thing. Yagao just relentless pursuit into Gale Force, runs into the Zyre ulti. But Zoom still...
This is going to be huge to letting them do what they want to do in these fights. We've already seen their gold lead is doing just that, but now you get the extra cherry on
You're going to have to help me, Mazel. The second item on the Lilia. It's the devil. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter.
The demonic
You
essence?
got me. PP got
something like that. Yep. Oh,
demonic
but it doesn't
embrace,
matter.
V5 can do. Sorry, name stuttering there. Really struggled. As demonic embrace helps take that one
V5,
down.
they need to find something here. They need to at least put up their best effort to stop this slow chokehold by JDG as they're pushing in this top and the mid lane with the Baron buffs.
Remember, bottom lane's building up with a wave, so for JDG, there's going to be a slow burn in front of the inhibitor turret, or right in front of the inhibitor itself, and there's the lullaby.
They do get a ton of damage there onto Mole as well, and this just means that, again, they get to sound the horns, they get to push forward, immediately avalanching into the base, and JDG have all of a sudden taken 2 inhibs and are still looking at the Nexus towers.
Of course, look how fast they push Mazel. I mean, they want to end it right here.
Oh, there's the double knockback by Longxing. Oh, the damage from the shockwave. That's Loken's first death. Can this be the turnaround? Weiwei getting very low. Lumao goes golden, but look at the health bars for the rest of the team of JDG. They still have an unkilled Lilia. They still have all this gold in their pockets. And even though Trigger is trying to pull off a miracle here, the base is slowly but surely dying like an old flower here. Weiwei being able to buy a little bit of time, but they want kills. JDG want to go for blood. They want to make sure to rub that salt in the wounds as the last member falls, the last ace of the game, and the last game of this series. JDG come out with a clean sweep, 2-0.
A much more successful win, a much more convincing win from JDG in the second game here.